I know, Tony, you mentioned how many years you worked for him, but how hard was it when you had to make the choice whether to go with him or stay where you were at that point, dealing with him all those years?
Yeah, it was really difficult, and obviously it was a lot of late nights and discussions, and looking, plotting out pros, cons, pluses, minuses. It was really hard for me because, like I said, Kyle and his family were like family to me, but also JGR, they treated me well for that whole time along the way. So I sort of had like two families that I didn't didn't really want to choose. I had to choose. Really didn't want to pick sides, but it was. It was a really difficult, a lot of difficult conversation. I talked with my dad about it a lot. Talked with some of my closest friends on like what they thought, and nobody can really answer that for you. So it was it was a couple of weeks of what should I do, but like I said, JGR as a whole has treated me beyond excellent for all the years that I've been there. This is 15 years that I've been there, and just felt that was family. I knew everybody there. They all treated me well. They made me feel welcome every week. And obviously having the opportunity to work with Ty, I think the world of Ty, just, where he's, the success that he's had at such a young age, and to be able to keep working with him, I just thought at the time that was my best bet, my best play. I'm a creature of habit, really, honestly, more than anything. It's the Hirschman way. Yeah,
I was just going to say.
So, yeah, I knew how, my travel worked. Being up in Pennsylvania, I knew how my travel worked. I knew how the inner workings of JGR worked, and how just the processes. And so rather than retrain myself, I just felt more comfortable staying at JGR. Yeah, I would have loved to have worked with Kyle as well. But I just made the decision over a couple of weeks to stay at JGR, and we're 15 years in now and still going. And obviously Ty's this year, he's same thing. He's really showing everybody what he's capable of, and the consistency and how far he's progressing. And I'm super proud of him and super proud of the team that, again, we're just all pulling the rope in the same direction, and everything's there. Everything's in place to be successful. Just like I said earlier with Kyle, when you have all the parts and the pieces to be successful, it's on us to figure it out. What do I got to do as a spotter to help out, or what do we got to do as a team? And obviously things are clicking, and the results are showing.